Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Collision or Hit. Tony Schiavone with Gorilla Monsoon and Booker T. And today on Collision or Hit, we have the new hires here in the toy wrestling gathering. You know, and everyone wonders what is going to happen with the Women's World Heavyweight winnings. With the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, which is held by Rhea Ripley. She will have to put them on stake here today on Collision or Hit. Well, you got that right, Tony. I heard Rhea Ripley, who is going to put the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings on stake here today on Collision or Hit. It's going to have to be fighting someone that she's never fought before. Oh, I know who it is, Booker says. Tony Gorilla, I know who it is. It is Sensational Sherri Martel. You know, the former AWA Women's Heavyweight Fighter, former WWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. She was in AWA, WWF, WCW, ECW, WCW, XWF, whatever. Now Rhea Ripley's going to get to deal with her now. There we go. Well, here comes Rhea Ripley now. Alright, everyone. Everybody's been wondering when I'm going to put my TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings on stake. And today, I guess I have the answer to that asking thing. Because today, someone says that I have to put my TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings on stake. And I think I'm going to have to do it. And whoever's going to come out and dare me, well, at the end of the day, they're going to be taken down. Well, let me tell you who. Stand up. Let me tell you, Rhea Ripley. You don't know me. My name is Sensational Sherri, also known as Sherri Martel. Solstice Sherri during my WCW run. Yes, you might know me. You're like, oh, you might know me. I was the overseer for Randy Savage during his first heel run. I was also overseer for Zeus during his WWF run. I also was the overseer for Ted DiBiase, Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, and Tatanka in my WWF run. I was the overseer for Shane Douglas in my ECW run, Ric Flair, Booker T, and Stevie Ray in my WCW run. But I'm here to tell you something. At the end of the day, you're going to be lucky if you even beat me. Are you kidding me, Sherri Martel, former AWA Women's Heavyweight Fighter, former WWE Women's Heavyweight Fighter? You were put in the Hall of On look in 2007 2006 YL, 1 year before you died. And you left out one other man you were the overseer of. Who was that? Kurt Angle. Yeah, my one night when I was working with Kurt Angle, yeah, I left him out. And I'm here to tell you, Rhea Ripley, that you are not going to win against me. Is that so? Well, I dare you to think at the end of the day that you're going to beat me. I dare you to think that you can beat me. Oh, but you know, I cheated to win the WWF, now WWE Women's Heavyweight, winnings. So I'll do it again. And Rhea Ripley, you want to come out here behaving like you're stand up, like you're China or Beth Phoenix. Stand up! Stand up! You want to behave like you think you're like China or Beth Phoenix or something. Like I'm frightened of that. Give me a break, because I am not frightened of that. I'll break you right in half, Sherry Martel. Come on, let's get a fight keeper out here so I can truly break you in half. Well, I guess we're going to get the match now, Tony Schiavone says. We're going to get, stand up. We're going to get, Sherry Martel fighting Rhea Ripley for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings. This match is for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings. First, she is Sherry Martel, and she is Rhea Ripley. She is the TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. Well, this match is underway right now. Rhea Ripley is getting Sherry Martel up in the riptide. Sherry Martel is going to lose here today. Tony Schiavone says. Guess who's coming in, Gorilla Monsoon says. That's Zeus. What's Zeus doing there? And while the fight keeper is dealing with Zeus, Rhea Ripley, Rhea Ripley has took her eye off the ball. Oh! Sherry Martel just low blowed Rhea Ripley from behind. The fight keeper didn't even see it. 1, 2, 3. Ding. Here is your winner and the new TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter, Sherry Martel. While Rhea Ripley is not going to be happy knowing that she just lost to Sensational Sherry, or known as Solstice Sherry, or just Sherry Martel, with the help of Zeus, who came for No Holds Barred, the first WWE film. Tony Schiavone says. I'll tell you right now, Gorilla Monsoon said, this is what you know is a misbirth of right here. Sensational Sherry cheating to win the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings is unfair in my book. Know what I mean? I'll tell you right now, Tony and Gorilla, Sherry Martel happens to be one of the most greatest women wrestlers out there. You stop to think of it. She has done what nobody else could do. And she has beat Rhea Ripley, for the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings. Which really makes her cool, in my book, Booker T says. Would you stop, Gorilla Monsoon says, saying that, thinking it's cool. Thinking it's cool that Sherry Martel cheated to win the TWF Women's Heavyweight Winnings. Would you stop? Gorilla Monsoon says. Well, I like it, Booker T says. I think it was cool that happened, And now they just, get the strap out. There it is. And now they get all the straps out, Gorilla all the straps out, Booker T says, we can finally see how it's going to look around, you know. You know, look good around her, Booker T says. I like it. Would you stop? Gorilla Monsoon said, would you be earnest? Well, Tony Schiavone says, at the end of the day, sensation of Sherry Martel winning the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, cheating, but I guess at the end of the day, she's the winner. Alright, stand up. Thank you, Tony Schiavone and Gorilla Monsoon. I'm going to be talking with Sherry Martel here today on Collision or Hit. Alright, Sherry Martel, you're the new TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. How did it make you feel? Well, Michael Cole, it makes me feel great. At the end of the day, I did something that no one else thought I could do. Come in and beat Rhea Ripley, and by doing so, become the new TWF Women's Heavyweight Fighter. And there's nothing that no one can do to stop me from doing it, you know. And at the end of the day, since Rhea Ripley had no idea that I had Zeus. And speaking of Zeus, what is he doing for you? Is he the only grounds to why you won the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings? Yes, that's right, Michael Cole. He's the only grounds to why I won the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings. You know, he's the only grounds to why I won the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings. Are you kidding me? Are you going to besmirch my win? Or say that doesn't mean nothing because I had Zeus help me? I don't think so. And at the end of the day, no one is going to beat me. That is not going to happen, you know. And Rhea Ripley, it sucks to be her, now doesn't it? Well, that's my talk with, That's my talk with, you know, Sherry Martel. Stand up. Back to you, Tony Schiavone and Gorilla Monsoon. Well, thank you, Tony Schiavone. Thank you, Michael Cole, for talking with Sherry Martel here today on Collision or Hit. And that's all the time we got it for Collision or Hit. I, Tony Schiavone, with Gorilla Monsoon and Booker T, we hope you like Collision or Hit. And we'll see you tomorrow for Power or Might.